What is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great night. The Sacramento Kings get destroyed and dominated in the second half of this game tonight. Final score for Sacramento: OKC wins 132 to 101. Um, really, just a bad loss. First blowout loss of the year. And listen, you're playing the best team in the NBA. I mean, I'm not too down on this. I'm not surprised that the Kings got blown out tonight. They hung in there. They were in there from the first half, and then it started to pull away in the third quarter. And OKC's just got that next man mentality, meaning that next man up off the bench, they come in and step in and they make threes. It's pretty crazy how they have that chemistry and continuity and just that build in their team and in their players in OKC. So, gotta give them credit where it's due. But only thing I can say about tonight's game is that you cannot let Isaiah Hartenstein come in and dominate like he did to you. Seriously, defensively, we had no answer for him for whatever reason. Our pick and roll defense was terrible. This guy was coming in, catching lobs, from left and right. He was doing putbacks. He dominated this game. A big chunk of OKC's points in the paint came from him. And listen, I understand Sabonis did not play tonight, but still, I'm not the one who's going to make up excuses and say that, oh, if Sabonis would have played, Hardenstein would have not had a career generational game tonight. The fact is, the Kings just didn't have that next man up to step up and stop him defensively. They just didn't have that tonight. Really sucks though, because this game was close at half. It was a good close game. And OKC just went in another gear in this third quarter, and they started to pull away. Let's take a look at numbers of the starting five. DeMar DeRozan, 29 minutes, he had 18 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Russell Westbrook, 35 minutes, he had 24 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. Drew Eubanks, I thought you played pretty well tonight. 24 points, he had 16 points, he had 0 assists, he had 1 rebound. Dennis Schroeder was pretty bad tonight. 25 minutes, he had 2 points, he had 8 assists, and he had 2 rebounds. Zach LaVine, 29 minutes, he had 9 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Let's take a look at the bench. Precious Achiuwa, 17 minutes, he had 4 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Maxime Reynard, 24 minutes, and I love what I saw from him tonight. 8 points, 10 boards, 1 assist. Devin Carter played 5 minutes, he had 2 points, 1 board, 1 assist. Nee Clifford played 17 minutes tonight, he had 0 points, he had 2 assists, he had 3 rebounds. Malik Monk in 24 minutes off the bench, he had 15 points, 3 boards, 1 assist. And Keon Ellis played 12 minutes, he had 3 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists. Now, a couple of things that kind of stood out to me tonight. The one was the Hartenstein dominant game. I mean, dude just looked like a perennial superstar, perennial all-star, generational game, man. I mean, he was just unguardable tonight. And that's no offense on him. He shouldn't be the one to get 33 points and I think 19 or 18 rebounds. Let me just check real quick on what he got tonight. He had 33 points in 31 minutes. He had 33 points, 3 assists, and 19 rebounds. That can't happen. I mean, I'm sorry, man. That cannot happen, man. He was dominant all night, and that just cannot happen. But that stood out. And, Dennis Schroeder was pretty bad tonight. He was 0 of 10. I understand he had 8 assists tonight, but bro, you cannot be 0 of 10 and be on the court, especially when you're down and coming back from double digits. I thought Doug Christie made a mistake there in that part of the game where the Thunder started to pull away and Dennis Schroeder was just throwing up bricks tonight. I think he should have kept Russ and moved Russ to the point, and he should have maybe possibly give Keon Ellis a chance in that third quarter to come in and get some minutes. Now, I know Keon Ellis got minutes in the fourth quarter, which we finally saw Keon Ellis on the court. But I feel like in that moment in the third quarter when OKC started to pedal to the metal and started to pull away in this game, I feel like Keon Ellis' defense could have helped tremendously if the Kings in that pick and roll, especially with OKC and that Thunder and the way they ran their pick and roll tonight. I mean, I felt like Keon Ellis could have been vital in those moments for the Kings, and just They could have definitely used Keon there, but it is what it is, man. Doug Christie's rotations weren't that good tonight. I felt like also Doug Christie didn't really get Zach LaVine involved. I know it was Zach LaVine's first game back from his injury. He, has been out with the back injury, but I felt like you got to get Zach LaVine more shots than what he got tonight. I think he got like 5 or 6 attempts tonight. Listen, man, this guy is your leading scorer. You got to get him more shots. I mean, that's just unacceptable for a guy who's leading you in scoring, who's accustomed to dropping 30 points a game. He's got to get more shots than that. So, with that being said, we're 1-1 on this homestand. You got a long and lengthy Minnesota Timberwolves team coming into town on Sunday, and that's going to be the next home game. You got to find a way to bounce back and try to go out and get a bounce back win on Sunday night. So with that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. Greatly appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And I guess another positive thing tonight, only not just Drew Eubanks balling out, but Russell Westbrook, man. I mean, he's making Drew Eubanks play like a legitimate, rotational big. Finding him the ball, feeding him the ball. Some of the passes that Russell Westbrook had tonight, he could have easily had like 20 assists tonight. I mean, I'm serious, guys. Russell Westbrook's impact and his demeanor and just his playmaking ability is amazing. And just, in that first quarter, like the way he went off and how he had 11 points in the first quarter, it's just amazing, man. It really is amazing. Like, appreciate his greatness because it just feels like we got prime Russell Westbrook. I mean, that's just how he's been since signing here with Sacramento. He's been really, really good for the Kings. And especially, I'll probably say he's been the Kings' best player since being named a starter. Like in the starting lineup, since he's been named the starter, he's been the Sacramento Kings' best player. And I appreciate his greatness, man. Like, I know we got smoked tonight. That's not his fault. Dude came out and balled out. But, I really do appreciate Russell Westbrook's greatness, man. I really do. And I think we should all appreciate that. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Have yourself a great night. Have yourself a great weekend. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.